In today's video, we are looking at the power forward meta builds, the ones that control the paint, stretch the floor, and make your opponents rage quit. So make sure that you guys smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and without further ado, let's get right into this action. So let's get right into it, fellas. So listen, man, in today's video, I'm gonna have 4 power forwards for you guys, okay? 2 of them are going to be the absolute meta, and then 2 of them are going to be for my people out there that don't like to play on the meta, okay? I know some of you guys are like, Choc, I don't like the meta builds. I don't want to win all my games. I want to have fun. Don't worry, I got you guys covered too. But look, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the meta because I know that the majority of people that come to my channel are here to win. So for the people that are here to win, let me go ahead and put you guys on the best power forwards in the game right now, okay? So look, make sure that you guys are paying close attention because if you don't, you will mess something up, okay? So look, we're going with a 60 speed with ball. Now, you do not have to do this. The reason that I personally do this is you don't know when you're going to get a board and need to push the floor a little bit, okay? It's not going to hurt you guys. It doesn't cost too much, and it's worth it for the occasional time that you get the rebound, you don't have any of the outlet passes open, and you just want to push the break yourself. It'll also make the game a little bit more fun for you. 70 on the interior defense, guys. Mashing is not anything crazy right now. If that is to change, obviously, you know, we'll address that when we can, but at the moment, people are not dugging all over you. 94 on the steal, which we are going to use our cap breakers +5 to get 99 steal, guys. 99 steal power forwards are the absolute meta right now. A lot of people ask me, why are we doing 6'7" power forwards? Why are we not really going taller? The most simple way and the most blunt way I can put it is the fact that that 99 steal, getting the legend glove and the legend interceptor is absolutely game breaking, okay? From here, what we're going to do is we're going to go 92 on the rebound, okay? This variation of the build is going to have a little bit lower rebound. The other one's going to have a little bit higher. 92 on the D board. We're going to go ahead and go with an 80 on the O board, and then we are going to have an 85 speed, which is more than fast enough to guard the pick and roll, 80 on the agility, 85 on the strength, so you are absolutely going to be able to hold your own down there, and then we are going to have an 80 on the vertical, okay? As you guys can see, this is the base template. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're going to go with a 72 on the standing dunk. That way you guys can get good standing dunk animations. See, that gets you that bronze rise up. And this is the build right here, okay? The finishing is nothing to rave about, but again, guys, as I say all the time, contact dunks, all that stuff is cool, guys, but 2 points is 2 points. You should really only be dunking the ball when you're open. You don't need to try to get contact dunks, guys. If you guys are trying to win more games and help your team, this is the type of build you need to make. This is a board hunting small ball 4. Now again, same thing. We're going to do 6'7", 268 on the weight, and then we are going to go with a 7'3" wingspan, okay? This will be the last of the 6'7" power forward builds, but again, 6'7" is the meta right now. I'm just trying to put y'all boys on, man. Smash the like button if you enjoy any of the content, and if you guys are new, sub to the channel. This channel will 100% make you better at NBA 2K, okay? So look, 85 on the mid-range, and then a 72 on the three-pointer. You can leave your free throw alone if you don't play pro-am, but at least get it to 70 or 80, something in that range. That way you guys are not absolutely 50. Now from here, we're going to go with a 65 pass accuracy on this build. Now, it is not ideal, but sometimes you have to sacrifice a little bit, okay? We're going to go with a 58 on the ball handle, and then we are going to go with a 63 speed with ball. And that will make sense as we go up because that's just things that are going up because we're upgrading other stuff. Same concept as the last build. We are going to go with an 84 on the perimeter, and we are going to go with, you guessed it, a 94 steal that we would use our +5 cap breakers to get to 99. 99 steal is the absolute meta right now for my power forward builds out there. From here, we're going to go with a 74 on the interior, and then on the block, we are going to go with a 78. Okay, so overall, really defensive anchor, which is what most of the power forward builds need to be, but we're not done yet, okay? We are going 94 board on this build, okay? And what I would recommend you guys to do is use +2 if you have it laying around to get to 96, which is going to upgrade even more. I'm telling you guys, this build is an absolute paint beast. And if you guys have not played NBA 2K yet, and even if you have, you guys know how important it is to control the glass, man. Controlling the glass is the difference between winning and losing games. And this build is going to control the glass, and it is going to stop the PNR at an elite rate. Now, as you guys can see, we are basically maxed out with this build. You have a little bit of points left over that you guys can play with however you want to do it. What I would recommend you guys to do is to get that standing dunk up and then just your post control to 56. But yeah, this build is an absolute menace on the defensive end. And then offensively, you are still no slouch. With an 85 mid-range, you're getting silver deadeye, you're getting silver set shot specialist. You will be able to make your open jumpers, you can make your pull-up jumpers, and then you are going to be an absolute monster monster on the defensive end, guys. As a power forward, you need to be your team's defensive anchor, and that's exactly what this build is, guys. As you guys can see, we've made a two-way mid-range threat. Now, y'all really thought y'all are only going to get 2 meta builds in a Choc video? Get out of town. So if you guys are here at this point, comment meta in the comments, man. I do read all my comments. I was reading the comments. People were like, take a shot every time he says this and every time he says that. I read all the comments, man, and you guys' comments encourage me to keep making videos, so I appreciate each and every one of you guys who do. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a similar build, but this one that has 75 pass accuracy for my people out there that are afraid to run with 65. I totally get it. 75 is kind of the meta pass accuracy for power forward, because with 75, you can throw the break. With a 65, you kind of cannot throw the break. It becomes a lot harder to do so. Now from here, we're gonna go with a 70 on the interior, again, 99 on the steel. For our block, we're gonna take it to an 84. Okay, so as you guys can see, the defense in these builds remains a constant because, again, as a power forward, you need to make sure that you are your team's defensive anchor. The pick and roll is one of the hardest things to stop, and if you have a good power forward and a good lockdown, you are going to win games. Also, guys, if you are looking for a lockdown build or any other build, make sure that you guys check the channel, man. If your duo has a sorry build, like let's say you guys are making this goated power forward and your duo's builds suck, guys, send them the channel, okay? I have build guides for point guard, shooting guard, small forwards, power forwards. I got everything that you need on the channel, man. So make sure that you guys send this to your duo so he can stop wasting his money and make better builds as well. But overall, guys, as you guys can see, really good splits here. And then what we're gonna do from here is we're gonna go with an 85 on the mid-range. Okay, the reason we keep doing 85 is you guys can see that is the silver deadeye. It's just gonna help you be a little bit more constant on your jumpers. We are also gonna go with a 75 on the three-pointer, and then we're gonna go with a 72 free throw. You don't have to put your free throw up, guys, but I would just recommend you to do so. It's always worth it to have it. It's not gonna hurt you to do so. You never know when you're gonna wanna play 5v5, when you're gonna wanna play rec center. You just don't know what the day is gonna bring. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is just another good variation. This one just has more pass accuracy if you guys are somebody that's adamant about throwing the break. And as you guys can see, we have built another demi power forward, man. This build right here is an absolute monster. It is a board hunting small ball 4. All of these power forward builds can also be used as park poppers, okay? So if you guys are looking for a park center, you could use these builds as well. Now for my non-meta players, man, I see the comments, okay? I see the comments. You guys are like, yo, I don't want to be 6'7". I want to be Dirk Nowitzki. I want to be Wemby. Look, man, I got y'all, okay? I'm always paying attention. The reason that I put these at the end of the video is because I would not personally recommend these over the meta builds. But if you guys are looking for a fun build, I got you, okay? This build is going to be a lot of fun for you. So as you guys can see, we're going with a 94 close shot. That is going to get you the gold paint prodigy. We're going to go with a 90 on the post control, okay? This build is going to be a Dirk Nowitzki-esque build, okay? As you guys can see, we have the legend post fade phenom, and we are 7 foot, okay? So if you guys are looking for like a Dirk build or just basically an offensive scoring demon build, maybe even like a Timmy Duncan build, it's right here, okay? We got a 90 on the stand dunk. We're gonna go with a 70 driving, and then we're gonna leave the driving layup at 50. Your three-pointer, you're gonna take this up to an 83, okay? So an 83 on the three-pointer. Your free throw, you can leave it alone if you don't play Pro-Am. However, you never know when you're gonna step into the rec center, when you're gonna step into Pro-Am. It's just always worth it to have, in my opinion. 75 on the pass accuracy, you guys can see that is pretty much a constant. Now, we're not gonna do ball handle or speed with ball here, just because we've used so many points elsewhere. But if you guys are somebody that is gonna wanna put the ball down a little bit, you guys can obviously take some other stuff down and upgrade this, but it's just too hard to do this. We're already gonna be super lacking in the defensive area just because of how we've done this build. So look, what you guys are gonna do is you guys are gonna take your perimeter, you're gonna put it to 39, you're gonna put your block to an 84, okay? Go 84 on the block, and then you guys are going to go ahead and get your steal up to a 60. That way you guys get the bronze interceptor. It's just worth it to have, man. I know it costs, but you don't want them to just completely be able to throw the ball at your face. Your teammates will hate you, which is why I stress the meta builds. Like, I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all's teammates are gonna hate you if you make a build like this. But if your team needs a bucket, let's say one of your homeboys is just sorry at point guard, right? Like you play with your homeboy and he is a terrible guard. This build is the type of build that can bail your homies out, okay? You can actually be your team's main offensive player on a build like this, okay? This is a Dirk Nowitzki build. It's not bad at all, okay? It's not bad at all. I know I'm being funny when I say like we're super off meta here, but this build is not bad, okay? You have offset shot specialist, you have gold deadeye, you have the legend post fade phenom. If you guys are more of a scoring player and you play with sorry guards, your guards can't carry you, man, make a build like this. I don't really like the shades of, but again, That does not matter, guys. We are not making a build for the shades of. We are making a build to be productive on the court. And as you guys can see, we have built a 3-level scoring threat, and that is exactly what this build is. And yeah, smash the like button for more videos. Peace. Nah, you thought it was a Choc build without a bonus build, man. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, comment bonus build. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all another fun variation of a build that you guys can make. Okay, so look, make sure that you guys pay attention. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know right now that this is another offensive juggernaut. Okay, we are going with a 94 driving, which we would use our +5 to get 99. Okay, so this is a 99-meter dunking build. Okay, you guys already know we're getting into that offensive bag. Okay, I know some of y'all can't stand the meta. Some of y'all want to be LeBron James. Y'all don't want to play your role. I got you. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna make sure I get y'all right. So look, make sure that you pay close attention so you don't mess anything up. Now, just because you have dunking on your build doesn't mean that you're not gonna be able to shoot. You do not want to be out there like Andre Robertson, just straight up bricking. You want to make sure that you have some sort of shooting in your build. So having that 78 is going to get you set shot specialist on silver, and then with the 71-3, you will be able to make it threes. Now, I put my free throw up. If you guys don't play 5v5, you obviously don't need to do that. Now, this build is not gonna have crazy pass accuracy. This is more of a ball handling build. Okay, as you guys can see, 80 ball handle, 70 speed with ball. Okay, this is more of like a, I know some of y'all out there play power forward and y'all are like, bro, I'm not guarding the pick and roll, bro. I want to be a bucket. I want to be, you know, like Kevin Garnett. I didn't come out here to. I know how some of y'all get down. Okay, I read the comments. Like I said, I read all my comments. If you don't believe me, drop a comment. If I think it's funny or if I like it, I guarantee you get a heart out of me or a response out of me. So look, 80 on the O board. You're gonna go to 82 speed. And then you are going to go with a 77 agility, and then you are going to go with an 85 on the strength, and then obviously in order to get the contact dunks, we're going to go with a 90 on the vertical. Now this build right here is an absolutely offensive menace. Okay, you guys will have the legend posterizer, guys. I'm telling you right now, obviously you can drop some things. You could drop a little bit of defense, drop a little bit of strength and stuff like that to get your pass accuracy at least up to 65. But overall, guys, this is a really fun offensive heavy build that you guys can play with. Josh Smith, Jonathan Kuminga, the cum bucket, you know what I'm saying? One of them ones real quick. As you guys can see, this build right here is an offensive menace. It's a two-way slashing shot creator.